Alright YouTubers, today we're working on this 2011 BMW 535i, and I'm gonna replace the, I guess it's called the lower control arm. What it's doing, it's squeaking real bad. Let's see if you can hear it when I sit on it. You can barely hear that. Okay, I'm gonna set the camera here and I'm gonna turn the wheel. Coming from the passenger side. All right YouTubers, make sure you secure the vehicle, lock the wheel, put your jack on a solid area under the car, put some jack stands. Never get under unless you have a jack stands. Don't trust the jack by itself. And we took the tire off. The tire uses a 17mm on the bolts. And it looks like we're gonna have to remove this bolt, this one, and over here, which I already started right here. It's 21. I'm holding it with the 21 wrench back there, and they were super hard. I am not kidding. And on this side, it uses one of those inverted start bits, which I didn't have one that big, so I'm using what is this? 5/8 and a standard, and it worked perfect. But do that at your own risk. And they were on super tight, so I held it back. Well, it already fell, but I held it back with that wrench and just ratcheted this one, and it's already loose. Now I'm gonna start on these over here, see how bad these are gonna be. Okay, we've got this one loose already. I had to tap it with a hammer on the other side just a little bit like that to get it to come out. And have to use a screwdriver to get it completely out. Okay, I got it out. I use this pry bar and I put it behind the head and I wedged it under there and popped it out. And it looked like it wasn't gonna clear this boot, but it did. Just be careful not to tear it. You're just gonna have to push it up, bend it a little bit like that, and then this bolt will come out. That's what that bolt looks like. Okay, now see how hard this one's gonna be. Let me tap it with the punch. There we go. And that's how this one looks. And I think this was a, let me see. I'll give you the sizes here. Let me look at the size. Okay, this was a 21 and an 18, the one that's right in here. This side was a 21 and the back was an 18. Yeah. Okay, and then this one on the bottom for the ball joint, that's a 24. Yeah. And those suckers are on there tight. All these three were hell to take off. They were tight. All right, YouTubers, it came out. Don't ask me how, but it came out. I was prying everywhere, and it kept hitting on this ball joint thing, and it wouldn't come out. So I figured maybe I have to take this one. So I started taking it off, but the whole thing started spinning. Like I said, I don't have my impact gun, so I just kind of turned the wheel this way towards the driver's side. I was trying to take it out, the wheel facing that other way towards the passenger side. Well, it accidentally turned on me towards the driver's side, and I think that's what got it. See, it clears it now. I hammered it. There you go. And it'll get stuck on that strut or shock, whatever, but Just take a crowbar. I don't even know where I left the one I was using, and pry it out of there. You can probably even hammer it out. Just try it. There we go. I thought it went back in there. There we go. Whew. It was a pain in the rear, but just keep that in mind. Turn the wheel towards the driver's side, and then I guess it'll clear it. But I was trying to do it with the wheel facing that other way, and it was hitting. I guess you can see the common sense, huh? Oh gosh. Man, I thought I was gonna have to run to my brother's and go borrow his impact. There we go. And of course, you're gonna have to take off the cover down here. I don't have the cover on this one, so it was a lot easier. Wow, here it is. I hope that's the one that's making all that squeaky sound. And here is the new one. It comes with the cover here. See how hard it'll be to put this bad boy in there. Alright, let me get under there and then I'll start filming again. Okay, it wasn't too hard to put back in there. It was at first, but I noticed what I was doing. I didn't take this plastic off, so that few 1 millimeter whatever was making it too tight to go in there. So what I did is I pulled this plastic out like this, and I got this thing in there where it wasn't hitting the plastic and it went in smoother. So if you don't take this off, just go ahead and pull this forward and align it, and then you're gonna have to kind of tap it here because again it's hitting on this tie rod, whatever boot right here. So just be careful and tap it a little bit with the hammer and it'll go in. Okay, now let's see what we're gonna do about this. Can you see? Yeah. Come on, go up. Okay. Can't remember, take my own advice. I gotta wedge it up here. Turn it towards the driver. Remember, Martin? He said turn it towards the driver. And I think we're in. There we go. Pull it down. Ah, right. Thank you. I think we're gonna be all right here. Let's put this bolt back on. Watch it be a different size of bolt. Now let's see how hard it's gonna be to put this sucker in there. Okay, YouTubers, I'm using a jack to push up down on that knuckle where the new part is, and then I noticed that this is kind of twisted, so I took some vice grips and I can turn it, and I'm pretty close to it. Let me set the camera down here. Of course, if you got someone helping you, it's gonna be a lot easier. Get my gloves on, and then I'll go through the top, see if we can get it in there. Sure, there's an easier way, but I'm almost there. Might as well finish it. Oh. Come on, all right. You'll need a little crowbar, pry bar to help you push on this. Okay, let's try it again. Come on. You were almost in there. Oh God, it's one of those where you're just almost there and it goes off. Okay, here we are. Here we are again. Let me grab that pick and when I get closer to it. Oh yeah, damn. I think I'm in it. All right. Now where's that bolt? Okay, I almost forgot which way that bolt was facing, so I had to go to the other side. All right, we got it somewhat lined up. Okay, I'm off here. Did it go through, guys? All right. Okay, cool. Can you get that nut and put it in there for me? Yeah, that one. Go ahead, put that nut on there. There you go. Thanks, guys. Thanks for guiding me. Let me tap it with this hammer. Oh, man. We're getting there, guys. Yeah. All the bolts are in, so it's just a matter of tightening them up. Let me bring that jack down. See if the whole car don't fall off. And again, when we tighten it, I'm gonna either use a jack or set it on. I don't have any ramps. Set it on some blocks so there won't be no tension. It won't stress that new part out. It'll be sitting like it's gonna be when you're driving it around. Okay, let me start tightening all the bolts. All you gotta do if this whole thing spins, take your T50, stick it in here, and hold it while you use the wrench to tighten it up. Okay, YouTubers, I'm getting ready to tighten the bolts, so I'm gonna bring the car down on these center blocks. I don't have ramps, so I'm just gonna set it there. When you tighten those, that's what you want, all the weight down. You know, the way it's naturally gonna be sitting. I don't like the way that center block over there is kind of turning. Okay, right there, I've got all the weight on it. But you're gonna leave the jack on there. That's if you do it this way. I mean, if you got ramps, perfect, but I don't. So just gonna put this there, leave it there. Let's start tightening. All right, we'll start with this top one up here first. Got a 21 in the back, and I guess this 5/8, I believe that's what it was. Right, that's what I told you earlier, didn't I, guys? Oh, you gotta get it on there first, dummy. And I'm not calling y'all dummy, I'm calling myself dummy, because I drop the ball sometimes. But anyway, we're gonna tighten those. I'm not gonna make y'all watch me. I'm just gonna let y'all watch when I get them down a little bit tight. There, now I'm gonna go all out tightening them. Just want y'all to see how I'm doing it. And the weight's on the vehicle now. Oh, I thought that was a crack on the frame. Just wanted to show y'all that you want to drop it down, because that's the way it's naturally gonna sit. All the weight's gonna be on those parts, and it won't stress out the bushings on it. You know, if you do it up there, it's going to be hanging. Then when you put it down, it's going to be stressing out because they're already going to be tight. All right, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Let me turn the wheel. Perfect, so there you have it. If you have that squeaking, let me sit on it. No squeaking. It's more likely this, your bottom control arm. And it's not that hard now that it's all said and done, huh? But y'all saw me struggling. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you. And that embarrassing, annoying squeaking was driving me nuts. And it's gone now. Appreciate you like always, and good luck.